rising Venus signs. Welcome to your 8-card draw. What do I need shadow read for this full moon to new August 2022? I am your reader. Mark Angelo Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Production since 1998. That's 24 years in service at the time of this recording. I'm the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There's a link in the description box. You can preview it for free. And I am, of course, a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/drawingthecircle. Love my subscribers. I love my work there. My creativity being given a lot of freedom at the same time within community guidelines. So if you want more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, me streaming every morning pretty much with a cup of coffee and a bathrobe, talking about the day's astrology, the magical and spiritual applications, ending with a little prayer blessing thingy. The magic, the miracles, the mysticism, the mal, then come Patreon on Patreon, because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. But you could just call me Mal. It's so much simpler, really. It's just 3 letters. Hi. Let's get down to business, shall we? An 8-card draw. It used to be a 7-card draw, but I got a new deck that I love, so I'm incorporating it for this series. An 8-card draw is nothing more or nothing less than 1 card from 8 different decks, giving you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline. So this is a timed read, not a timeless read, which is why you can go back and look at the ones I've done. The 5-card draw, new to full, and the, well, used to be 7-card draw, full to new, the waxing and the waning moons, to get more clarity, insight. But certainly we'll talk about the astrology in a minute. It's really important that we're all doing the shadow work, and there is a wonderful link in the description box, if it's still up on YouTube, to a movie, a documentary called The Shadow Effect, featuring Debbie Ford. She's no longer incarnate, unfortunately. She was amazing. And it's a really good introduction to shadow work. Sort of very high production, sort of along the lines of The Secret, but a little bit darker, if you get what. Forever young, very Jungian. So, you know, the more you do your shadow work, the more you're helping heal this planet of its collective shadow, right? So every time I talk about alchemy, which I do, I love the language of spiritual alchemy, from lead to gold, shadow to light, pain to peace. That's what the waning moon is for. Lead has 3 more atoms than gold on the periodic table. Look, I did math for you. So it is releasing, transforming, letting go, waning that in your own energy field, and therefore jumping a timeline, more golden than leaded, unleaded, thank you very much, and you take the planet with you. It's a long story. Quantum timelines and whatnot, and string theory and blah, blah, blah. I can't right now. But what I can do is talk about the astrology, which I have written on a clipboard because I am a Virgo. The full moon in Aquarius, Thursday, August 8th, 9:36 p.m., which is great. I'll be doing my magic for the channel and personally there as after that for surezies. That's going to be great. Now, I just want to say a full moon in Thursday is pretty powerful for expansion, magic, money, particularly on a Thursday, just saying. The day of Jupiter, the day of Zeus. But then we're looking at the waning, the letting go, the releasing, the transforming, the forgiving, the alchemizing, the whatever you want to call it, to the new moon, like weeding the garden, and how perfect to plant a new moon seed in Virgo. Yay! Virgo season is coming. Saturday, August 27th, 4:17 a.m. So you get to wake up in the morning to a Virgo on a Saturday. Oh, plant a literal seed, although it's a little late in the season, but you know what I'm talking about, I hope. So, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs. Get more information about the issue we're about to look at, or maybe another one, because your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs can team up on stuff, as well as have their own alchemies presented. So, both feet on the floor, if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will. And I will do the best that I can to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace to help you do you, to help you break chains of illusion and set all things to right, reveal what has been hidden, and bring the truth to light in your own personal energy field in life. for a much higher goal, the universe's plan, which is better than anything we can imagine or conceive. Ready? Or not? Here we go. Please take a nice deep breath. From explanation to divination. Still point. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading for this waning moon from full to new August 2022 using the Caroline Myss archetype deck. What is the dominant 8th chakra hovering over their head? That program, that archetypal pattern, setting the tone for this waning moon in August, changing their electromagnetic fields and all the different chakras, determining what they attract and what they repel so that they get what they need to nail the dismount for this full to new August 2022. The artist! Excellent! Yay, it's in the title. I love how you guys know that before I do in your timeline. So look, the artist is a creative family archetype. There are 9 different families. I have the artist archetype. You can have it a reason, a season, or a lifetime. I have it a lifetime. It's one you're born with. You have it from womb to tomb, but others can come and go in a season, and a season can be 10 years in a lifespan, and for a reason can come and go in an hour or less, right? So very, very powerful thing going on over your head here. The shadow indicates the shadow work, the lead, the light attribute, the gold, what you're shooting for, and that means that there is gold hidden in the lead. And our last card down, the Blessed Bee from Lucy Cavendish, will give an indication of the hidden blessing. It's already here, but you got to, do the work. The shadow attribute, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, like throwing cell phones at people in the 90s and the 2000s, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Now look, I have been through the starving artist phase, but I've never really posed as a starving artist. I posed, I'm Leo Rising, I was a model for a while in the 90s, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It just wasn't for me. But the starving artist is part of the hero's journey, of the artist's way, if you want to look at it that way. So there's a difference between actually starving, not necessarily for food, for attention, right? Putting your artwork, whatever way, shape, or form it is. Not everybody who has the artist archetype does a visual or a performance art, right? We put fine arts and all of that. No, it can be how you manifest your home, how you create anything, but very, very dominant. So what you're shooting for here, and this is the key, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses. So we're talking about the 6th sense, which with the gap in my teeth has always made me sound like Cindy Brady when I say that. The 6th sense with Kitty Carey, y'all. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Look what I'm doing right now. This is my mystical art. I'm a mystical artist. Yeah, I dance every morning. I'm an art just coming out of every fucking pore and chakra. But for surezies here, this is definitely something that gives you a lot of creative power, because that's the power you are strengthening, alchemizing, more gold than lead. Neat. All right, let's see if we can have fun with this. The Daughters of the Moon Tarot is the feminine energy. The next 4 chakras down, the crown, the third eye, the throat, and the heart, the internal world, your feminine energy, your goddess energy, your personal level of power. Let's see what the goddesses have to say, shall we? Breathe. Still point. As I call to my goddesses of fire, the sign of Aries, powers of the south. I feel that, please, one card in clarity. For the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, this is where the alchemy starts, right? They have to make the choice inside of themselves, throat chakra at least, to choose this or not, to choose to delay or not, which cannot be prevented. Do they want to heal this week, next week, this life, next life, 10 lives from now? They will eventually. So what is your guidance, grace, love, wisdom, and power? Goddesses of fire, sign of Aries, powers of the south. For the Aries collective, this full to new August 2022, 3 of Cups. Good. A lovely initial heart chakra emotional balance, bonding. Now, we'll see in the next card if this involves somebody else, but 3 of Cups within your own heart is pretty amazing. I mean, Maiden Mother Crone, you know, there's all just sorts of triads. You could do that, love, power, and wisdom. But certainly the heart being in a more joyful, at least happy. 3s are a solid foundation like a tripod, right? Tripods don't wobble. 4-legged things can wobble, but 3 don't, right? So there is a certain, I mean, it's not the 6 of Cups, that kind of emotional harmony, but it's certainly in a good place, right? So to create art from that place, heart-centered art. Oh, try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. I'm a magic man, mama. Lower 3 chakras, mythic tarot, relationships in the physical world. Outside looking in at you on the inside looking out at perhaps another person, place, or thing. Root chakra, groups, tribes, circles of friends, your genetic heritage, your favorite band, right? Like, you know, I'm still a member of the Bad Reputation Action Nation, I think, from the 1980s, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, right? That's another tribe. Excuse me. I got a little something stuck in my throat, a little. One-on-one, second chakra, one-on-one relationship, your relationship to another person or thing, money, sex, power, etc. Solar plexus, your relationship to yourself in the world, your honor code, what you will, what you won't, what you do, what you don't, your self-esteem, which is directly connected to your survival intuition in the lower 3 chakras. Please take a nice deep breath. Gotta do that for the new people, man. Don't want to drop them down in the middle of a chakra read without knowing what the coordinates are. This is a till point. Oh, here we go, as I call upon my gods of fire, sign of Aries, powers of the south, beloved ones of cardinal fire, creative fire, first sign of the zodiac, 1 card in clarity for the Aries collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. Lower 3 chakras, inside out, outside in. The artist in the A, 3 of Cups on the inner, and double whammy, 3 of Cups on the outer. Come on, there are only 2 tarot decks. Guys, as within, so without. Just look. Yeah, sure, there are probably some other people here. This is not necessarily a romantic read just yet, because even 3 of Cups indicates friends, right? But we'll get there. We've got a whole bunch of other cards to look at here. But in terms of a shadow read, obviously emotional on the inner and the outer, but stable. But that you build upon a foundation, like a tripod, you put something on it. Brilliant metaphor. I said like, then it's a simile. So the artist in the 8th, really, 3 of Cups on the inner, 3 of Cups on the outer, the wedding of Eros and Psyche, but she ain't seen his face yet. And they're getting married. It's not an arranged marriage. He pricked his finger on one of his golden arrows of love. He was supposed to kill her. That didn't happen. Fell in love with her, and he doesn't want her to see his face, because everybody who looks at Eros, the god of romantic and erotic love, falls instantly in love, particularly mortals, right? So, no, he wants true love. So we'll see. So, you know, even though they got married, don't worry, it changes at the 5 of Cups big time. Okay, let's move on. Let's get you a mantra to help align all of that, really. Because every time you do even a little bit of shadow work in some way, shape, or form, something clicks into place, you come into a little bit more alignment. But that doesn't mean you have to scrub your chakras with bleach and Brillo pads, right? It's like you can do this in a very wonderful, artistic, creative way. So far, the Matt Kahn healing mantra deck, one of my favorite healing systems. It's not really divination, we're just using it that way because we're like that. A mantra to help you align all of that. Please take a nice deep breath. still point. I hear that. I call upon the ascended masters of art and creativity. Let's go specific. Please, the Akashic Records University, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Watching this video and receiving this reading, I mean, Cardinal Fire, Creative Fire, the Aries, with the artist, 3 of Cups on the inner, 3 of Cups on the outer. That is so rare that you get a double whammy all the way through, but very emotional. Please, one card in clarity, their perfect healing mantra to help them do this shadow work this full to new August 2022. Discovering happiness. Oh my God, I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Guys, this is a good start off for the series. Whew, I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Now look, you do that in meditation, breath work, anything you bring that mantra to is going to just bring you into that emotional balance. And what's it going to do on the outer? Bring things into an initial emotional balance. Feels very friendly. For a shadow rainbow, we ain't done. Let me read you from the bookie book what Mr. Khan has to say about discovering happiness. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. When happiness is discovered, you are inspired, excited, and passionate about the gift of being alive. And come on, you've been there. We've all had moments, those moments of pleasure, those moments of happiness, where it's not necessarily on anything on the outside alone, right? It's more of an internal state, our true state, actually. Underneath it all, we're really lovely. Underneath it all, there is a willingness to open your heart to the mystery of each moment, whether you're getting what you want or witnessing unexpected outcomes. And that's tricky. There might be an unexpected thing coming up, usually is. The discovery of happiness frees you from needing life to bring you more of this or less of that. The true joy of being yourself has dawned, and that is an Aries gig. First house, the self. This mantra is ideal for facing disappointment, developing self-approval, and feeling fulfilled, independent of what's going on out there. I added that little part at the end. Lovely. An artist discovering happiness with 3 of Cups realness. I'm in. Although I only have Saturn retrograde in Aries. Let's keep going, shall we? Let's ask the higher selves of all involved. Sorry, just being a Virgo. With a whisper of love. This is where the party may turn. Although there are no womp-womps in this deck, there's the true love card, the spiritual connection card, the romance card. Let's see what it's the table, what your higher selves have to say. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is their whisper of love, higher selves, 8th chakra and above, to guide them? The piece of information, inspiration, insight they need to alchemize that artist archetype, 3 of Cups on the inner, 3 of Cups on the outer, discovering happiness, allowing themselves to be content exactly as they are. This full to new, August 2022. Spiritual connection. I called it, sort of. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So, there's a past life person. Oh, that we all are. We're all one, blah, blah, blah. But this chakra thing says very, very, very friendly, but you're in control of your own happiness. You can allow yourself to be content exactly as you are. You don't have to be attached to the outcome. You don't even have to know what the outcome is. We rarely do until we get there, right? And then hindsight, we see it even clearer. So there is something written, something scripted in the divine plan here, bringing somebody from another space-time timeline, whatever, past life, however you want to do that for your self, and in that discovering happiness, but not because of them, but obviously someone, maybe more than one person, particularly with the Three of Cups. This could be a family thing. Still a spiritual connection, but we know we're dealing with relationships in particular. If you're going to do the shadow work, which is a bit of a hero's journey, why not know who in the animal pantheons are with you? That's why we're going to do the Divine Animals Oracle. I love this deck. Great Big Huge. The new deck is next. We'll get there when we get there. I do need a magnifying glass for the micro font italic used in the bookie book, which is otherwise truly worth every cent. Very, very high value of what's written in this book. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the spirit animals and totems for the Aries collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video and receiving this reading, please. Who walks with them? Who swims with them? Who crawls with them? Who flies with them? Through this shadow work, helping this artist archetype, Three of Cups on the inner, Three of Cups on the outer, discover the happiness that is within them, allowing them themselves to be content exactly as they are in this spiritual connection, this relationship that goes beyond this lifetime in some way, shape, or form. The Divine Animals Oracle message, the wolf. Authenticity, is that one? Authenticity, the wolf. Authenticity, all right. All right, I mean, gorgeous artwork. I mean, I would really like to have the time and the creativity and the staff, honestly, of people to put out more cool content, like doing these, not just the unboxings, but actually review them, go in deep, because some of these are just amazing. Card number 17, they're all amazing, though. Card number 17, Authenticity. Now, I don't read the whole thing. I just do the verbal description in said micro font. Not to be confused with the Hyro font, and the little bit it has on the magic that you may choose to incorporate. Please take a nice deep breath. Card number 17, Wolf, Authenticity. Discover who you really are by revealing your authenticity. This is always the best way. We all resonate a frequency, so if you are pretending to be someone you are not, you will keep attracting people with whom you do not resonate. It is necessary to negotiate a position with others sometimes, and there should be no anxiety about differences in opinion. All right, so it definitely is talking about being in relationship with who or whom this other person or people may be, about being authentic. The magic. Call upon the wolf when you wish to be all that you can be in the fullness of your authenticity. Now, if you're discovering the happiness, allowing yourself to be content exactly as you are, it can flow from that place. As an artist, that's pretty amazing. This is really good for a shadow read. While you do not have to be alone, being confident to live your life on your own terms very much embodies the energy of wolves. Wolf energy is also highly protective, and you can call upon it in workings where you may feel fearful or wish for a protective ally. Hungry like that? Okay. Oh, Simon Le Bon, if only. Let's get to the new deck, shall we? Because I thought, in particular, what might be helpful in the alchemization from lead to gold, shadow to light, paid to peace would be the Whispers of Lord Ganesha to remove some obstacles. This is lovely. It's a page maybe of bookie book, but in larger print, thank God. And it's just delicious. So let's introduce this. These are in the Path of True Love readings at the time of this recording. I only added them like this week in the extendeds. So I love it. Please take a nice deep breath. This is a lot of fun to tune to. He's great. Still point. As I call upon Beloved Lord Ganesha, elephant-headed god of removing obstacles, please. God of wealth, too. God of prosperity. It covers a lot of ground. A lot for an elephant. I love you so much. Okay, usually that means that there is a choice involved here. It's a throat chakra thing that needs to be cleared. So let's see what hits the table here. Beloved Lord Ganesha. One card in clarity for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Watching this video, receiving this reading, what is your message, your guidance, your grace, your love, your wisdom, your power for the Aries to help them remove the obstacles to alchemizing the artist archetype? Again, Three of Cups on the inner, Three of Cups on the outer, discovering happiness and a spiritual connection while being authentic. This seems kind of puzzle pieces, so please, beloved, your guided grace, guidance, grace, love, wisdom, and power for the Aries collective. This new cards, this full to new August 2022 spiritual quest. This is probably going to be in the title. Ding, 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 ding. Spiritual quest. It's like, well, you know, bring the right accessories. You know, the hero on the hero's journey. I mean, that is the spiritual quest. I mean, not every hero is on a spiritual quest. Like I said, there's also the healing journey, the artist's way, all of that. Card number 40. All right. Digging this for you. Spiritual quest. Yeah, no. This will be relatively quick. It's worth it. Breathe. He's such a sweetheart too. Card number 40. Spiritual quest. You are called to realize your full potential and to choose to become a force for good in the world. It's superhero time, isn't it? Right? It's clobbering time. Thing in brightest day and blackest night. Themyscira now. Whether or not you are aware of it, you are embarking on a great spiritual quest. Your soul is leading you to a myriad of discoveries about who you truly are and what you came here to achieve in this lifetime with a spiritual connection with authenticity. Yeah. This is like Lego puzzle, right? Everything's just clicking. Each of us has a unique journey that is tailored especially for us, a highly individualized curriculum for every child of the divine, and designed for us to reach our highest potential. During this quest, you will gain significant insight into your purpose here on Earth. For many, this journey will have been preceded by a period of upheaval, confusion, and conflict, like the world itself, which has birthed a desire for greater clarity and concrete answers about the meaning and purpose of your life. Notice it doesn't say reason why things happen. No, that's a human creation. This is a spiritual deal. From this spiritual journey you are undertaking, you will gain wisdom, enlightenment, and an enhanced sense of your personal power as you travel on this path. Make a point to commit to the quest and not be tempted by distractions that may cause you to veer off track. Ganesha urges you to focus your energy less on having and more on simply being. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Your spiritual growth can be enhanced by the regular practice of meditation and self-reflection at this time. And it's all Three of Cups on the inner and outer. This does not feel like a shit show. This doesn't. It doesn't. And even shit shows make for good fertilizer. Ugh, stitch that on a pillow. Grams. All right. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at the last card down. The Blessed Be, The Hidden Blessing by Lucy Cavendish. Ah, I've not said her name that way in a real long time. I would love to meet her. I don't mind meeting the artists of the divination systems. Just don't meet your teachers and your heroes. It's always a womp womp, apparently, including me. So let's see what the hidden blessing is. And this has been a really fun read. I have really enjoyed, let's just say, every single kitty cat second of it. But this is where things may get a little serious because we do the blessings for real. I got my blessing cords on, my cords of vow. I've got the torch of Archangel Ariel. So this is actually the last card down, obviously. And we'll go right into the last little segment of this when I do the bless summation, right? All of it goes right into it. And we'll chat a little bit at the end as I release you all energetically and move on to the next step in the creative process, which is uploading this to my laptop, editing it, etc. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the pantheon of all pantheons, all traditions, lineages, and cultures, all, not only the Celtic, for the Celtic mythic, Celtic mystical cards of to bless and empower, but all traditions, lineages, and cultures for the Aries collective. There you are, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video and receiving this reading. Please, what is the hidden blessing? The gold within the lead. Should they just do their best to do the alchemy of the artist, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses and inspiring others to see life symbolically, bringing that 8th chakra power down through that 3 of cups, emotional bonding, open heart chakra, nice solid foundation to build upon, and 3 cups on the outer. Really friendly, feels really good. Inner and outer flow and balance as they discover happiness, right? Allowing themselves to be content exactly as they are in this spiritual connection, a relationship that has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime, being authentic, power of the wolf, to call upon it as needed, because there's no sense in lying now with all of this on a spiritual quest. Let the sword of truth be yours, very Archangel Michael, very element of fire, making their way through with meditation, with stillness, with that allowance. They do all that to the best of their ability. What's the light at the end of the tunnel? The blessing that's already there, but will be revealed as the alchemy is done for them. This full to new August 2022. You're going to love this, particularly as an artist, in any way, shape, or form. A blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. It's very sensual. It's this sensual. Card number 7. Totally looks like the daughter. I can't remember her name because I suck at names. The daughter, Meryl Streep's daughter in Mamma Mia. Totally looks like her. I don't remember. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I doubt you are. Thank you for watching. I just suck at names, please. It's not personal. I don't like math either. What number was this? Speaking of math, where are you? Card number 7. I like your hair. I like your moon thing. Here we go. Oh, this is, so yeah, we're going to do this one for realsies. Here we go. Breathe. Alright, pantheons of pantheons, confer this blessing through me. Card number 7, a blessing on the senses that gift you the world. A blessing to assist you in making the most of all of your senses and in appreciating them, and thus enhancing their beauty within your life. May you be blessed with a keen, sensual appreciation of the natural world and all that it has gifted you through the senses you have been so very blessed to receive. May your 2 eyes see far and take in the beauty of the world. May they open upon days of joy and close on deeds well done. May the color and the shapes of the world be visions of delight to you. And may you find beauty in the pavement and in the tar, in the stone forests of the cities. May you be given mountains to gaze upon, seas of blue and azure to be reflected within your eyes, green fields and wild flowers to delight you with all the beauty that there is. May you find this beauty within your own form, and gaze upon yourself with satisfaction and knowledge that the universe has created a unique moment of wonder within you, allowing yourself to be content exactly as you are. May your lips taste wild honey, your tongue find pleasure in the food on your table and maybe elsewhere, and may the meals of your life be sensual delights, enriching the marvel that is your body, fueling you to greater good health. May the texture and delights and sensations of taste be taken slowly, without greed or hurry. And when you are satisfied, let you give thanks to the natural world for its offerings to you, the earth's child. May your skin sense the world about you and within you, touching those with comfort, nurturing, soothing, and the healing of human touch will be yours. Let all those who you touch return that gift, and may the exquisite sensitivity of the body transport you, yet never devour you. In a spiritual connection, 3 of Cups on the inner and the outer, you're about to get creative. Sounds like some stuff touching might be going on. May your ears be blessed with the sounds of all the wild world, the whisper of trees speaking with each other, the bird song at each change of season, the sound of speech that is beautiful, truthful, and pleasing, the rich silence of nature that allows you to know yourself so deeply. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So let it be. And so it is. There you go. An artist. This is a really, really good reading. I mean, allow yourself to be content. Spiritual connection. 3 of Cups, inner, outer. Get creative. Be authentic. You're on a spiritual quest, and you're going to see things and experiencing things in a much more beautiful way, it seems. So if it makes sense to you, if you liked it, please hit the like button. Help other people find the reading. It's just how that works. And if you want more of me here on YouTube, you know how to do that. Just subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you get these when I put them out, because I had to take myself off of my usual Virgo schedule because I'm getting to move my house. I'm going to be moving this year instead of next. So absolutely, if you want more, subscribe here. And if you want the deeper magic, miracles, and mysticism, come Patreon on Patreon. Come play with me. I'll give you the best mal I got from day to day. In the morning, my humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, gods, goddesses. I do an unlisted YouTube thing with them so they can chat with me, a live stream. It's a lot of fun, and it is giving me life right now, so to speak. Really enjoying it as an artist myself, a mystical one. I know. Oh, and if you want to book me for a private read, there's a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal explains everything for you, how to set it up. It's very easy. How much I charge, how we do it, all that jazz. In fact, explains it all for you. Just like Clarissa, we still haven't gotten the new joke yet. We'll get it eventually. So, booking a reading with Mal, it's in there. Otherwise, seriously, lovely reading. Great way to kick off the series. Hugely appreciate your energy. And I love you. Hang in there. It feels like it's going to be a good shadow season for a week. But that new moon in Virgo, get ready for it. I love you. Good luck. Hail. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.